Makes me wonder why we separated. Or am I
What's up, y'all? What is up? Okay, y'all. I forgot to set this live up, so hopefully we'll get some people up in here tonight. Man, the family business, y'all. Episode 9. Oh my God. What did y'all think? Yeah, I had another live schedule. It was Tyra's birthday, so we had to go out and support the big homie. So guys, if you are not subscribed to her channel, if you have not checked out her channel, then make sure y'all go check out her channel. Go send her some super chats or whatever you do, some cash apps or something. It's her birthday. Hey. But yeah, I'm here, LL. I'm here. It's time to talk about this business, y'all. It was a lot going on. It was so much going on. Hey, NL, and hey, Sally. Hey, Demarcus. Don't you come in here talking no noise tonight. And I'm not playing with you. Don't you come in here with the foolishness, because I already know where this is headed. I knew it. See, I was waiting on it. See, that's what I was waiting on, because I knew that's what you was about to try to do. But we ain't even finna do that. We not even finna do that tonight. That's not what we finna do. Y'all had to switch wigs real quick, because I had my Gloria wig on. If y'all was on Tyra's side. So anyway, y'all. So you said a solid 9. I agree with you, DeMarcus. I give it a 9. I gave last week's episode a 9. I felt like this one was really good too. I think episode 10 though, y'all. Episode 10, y'all, is gonna be crazy. Hopefully by episode 10, I have the call in ready so that y'all know, so that y'all can call in and we can have everybody call in, because I gotta hear everything y'all gotta say, because I feel like this finale is about to be bananas. Feel like it's about to be crazy. Hey, Kim. Hey, girl. What you say? He was just in someone else's life. Was he? Listen, always acting up, always doing the most with this whole Team Donna thing. Listen. We gonna need, it's a lot. It's gonna be a lot. And I'm here for the 2 hours. You already know I can do a 2-hour live like it ain't nothing. I'm here for it. I am absolutely here for it. Okay, y'all. So where we gonna start? Oh my God, it's just so much going on. There's so many storylines going on, and I know for some people that's just like too much. But I love all the different storylines. I just need some of them to come to a close. I know all of them can't, but I need a few of them to close. Like, for example, I need Sonia and Junior to figure it out. Like, either Sonia, we gonna have this baby or not. And that's it, period. All over the place. Hey, Angelica. Hey, EJ. I've been waiting for you all day. Hey. Hey, girl. Listen, I've been ready to talk about this one. I was up early, y'all. Y'all saw I had my review out early, because I got up early this morning. And I was like, you know what? We about to get this thing done. And I probably got 50 other videos that's probably about to drop, just because like so much stuff, I keep thinking about it. Have anybody else read book 7 yet? All my book readers out there, did anybody else read book 7 yet? Because it dropped on the 20th and it's good. I like storylines. I like the storylines too, but he can't pack all of what is needed. No, he's not going to pack all of what is needed in that one episode. When Tika and Candy were at the book signing, somebody asked him about something. I can't remember what it was. I think it was the pacing or something like that. And he basically spoke on it, and he basically said, just trust him. That's literally what he said. Just trust him that, it's going to all come together. But I think that at the end of the day, what it all boils down to is that we're going to carry some of these storylines over, right? If you guys watched my video I did earlier, Rio's storyline and Roman, that's technically going to come to a close because they're going to find out about it on the next episode. And the family is going to, I don't know if all the family's going to find out, but some people are going to find out about it. So the secret's going to be, revealed. So that storyline is going to be over with. The alliance storyline is really just beginning. We had to set it up, this entire season for it to be a really big thing the next season. So let me see what y'all talking about. Oh my goodness. I read that book in a day, in a whole day. And that was only because I had to work. If it wasn't for the fact that if it was a day and a half, actually, if it wasn't for the fact that I had to work, I probably would have finished it real quick. Like, it's good. What you think about it, A. Rollins? What you thinking about it so far? Let me know what you think. Hey, Candy. Hey, Candy. And Candy, you already know if you want to come up, just send me a message and you can come up, hang out with me if you want to. Let me see. I have book 7 and I will be reading it. Girl, you gonna be quick. I'm telling you. I am telling you that one right there. Oh, and we're gonna try to have a book discussion over book 7. So listen, Angel, if you want to be a part of it, just let me know. DM me on Instagram. But I'm trying to have several of the subscribers on the channel to come through so we can all talk about book 7 because baby, book 7 is so good to me. Roman story is about to be tied up. Who do y'all think will get unalived in episode 10? I hope your girl Donna. That part. Now what? Hey, Letitia. Letitia, did you get book 7 yet? Girl, if you haven't, go get it. It's good. Yes, I got the audiobook and I have the regular book, but I listened to the audiobook and I'm about to read the book as well. So I'm getting mine. Oh, okay, that's right. You're gonna go to the thing, girl. It's so good. Hey, Tamika. Hey, boo. Hey, 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 boo. It's good. Slow start at the beginning, but I'm curious about a few things already. Yeah, it is a slow start at the beginning, but it's like, I don't know what chapter it is, but when you hit a certain chapter, all of a sudden it just started to speed up. For me, I feel like it was once we get all of the familiar characters start rolling in, after we kind of get through the intros of all the new characters and these familiar faces start rolling in, it just feel like it just started going. I got book 7. I will start. Go ahead, Kim. Go ahead. Let me know what you think about it, Kim, too, after you read it. I read Grand Opening 2 in 2 days. I wish they would have made the Donna Chippy Jr. thing. Like, yes, T, absolutely. It would be so much different. But this version of it right here gets some good controversy because they got people out here in these streets really, really up here caping for Donna. Like, for real, for real. Y'all gotta go check out check out under the videos, the comments. I told you I got this one person who comment every single week, the same thing, but changed up just a little bit. This week, it ain't Donna's fault. Y'all know I'm about to talk about it too, because y'all already know I'm about to go off again. Hey, young champ. Do you think we have to read the first 6 books? No, Sally. Book 7 is so standalone. You could really figure most things out. Like you don't, to be honest, you don't really have to read a lot of the books. They can act as a standalone, but some of them is better if you do read some of them, but not book 7. Book 7 is about New Orleans, and it just it bring over some other characters. But to be fair, I feel like it really harped more on some of the stuff that happened in the television version rather than the book version. I feel like they're trying to align the book more with a TV show. That's what I felt in book 7 as far as some of the events that they do talk about. But no, go ahead and get book 7. I promise you, you won't miss out on anything. They haven't dropped a date yet. They just said that it would be fall, so we'll see. I'm hoping that it's around, around what? Maybe September, October. I think that's still fall. The grand opening 1 and 2 is lit, stick, witty. I love the grand opening 1 and 2. It's great. Yeah, LL, you don't need to read all the rest of them. It is definitely a standalone. This is a standalone story. Going to the book signing this weekend. We'll have book 7 then. Hey, I'm so happy that all of y'all are getting to go to the book signing. They don't have any in Texas, so I just got to live vicariously through y'all right now. But I'm happy for y'all nonetheless. I just don't understand why we can't have more episodes or longer episodes like other shows. Child, I don't know. I guess that's what BET ordered. But who knows? Maybe next season, maybe we might get some more episodes. I mean, TP owned his own stuff, so he can drop 30 episodes, of something, and it's cool. New Orleans drop after Power Book 2 goes. Have you read book 7? Is there more Levi? Yes, I have read book 7. Yes, I have. You already know I don't read book 7. And no, actually, but there was a big question that was answered, y'all. So a lot of people always ask about Trent. That question was answered. And since it's not really spoiling anything, because I'm not going to spoil the book for anybody, because it's not spoiling anything, but we are going to have a book club live. So if you want to be a part of the book club live and you've read book 7, because book 7 is a standalone book, go ahead and read it and hit me up on Instagram to let me know you want to be a part of it. We're going to set it up probably. Because if Candy get through it a little bit quicker than because she says she already halfway through it. So it's just really dependent on when my girls when they get through the rest of it. So I was going to do it for mid-September because I was trying to give everybody time to read it. But I mean, I went through it pretty fast. It looked like Candy moving pretty fast. I got to see where Tika at. And then whoever else want to join. So who knows? We might fool around, maybe shoot for like the second week of September or something like that. We gonna see. I'll figure out a date. Oh, girl, you was there. You on chapter 55, yeah. Because at some point you can't stop reading it. Like you just gotta keep going. Like you just can't stop. And 007, I'll say this: you don't get a whole lot of those questions answered. And I want to say that Tika had asked him about that for me because that was my question that I had. And she asked him and he said he'll be coming in the later seasons. So I feel like he's going to get addressed in a television show, but y'all already know he going to follow this up with another book and another book. I mean, the content is going to always be there. Like Kenny just said, the content is there for days. Like, it's just there. I saw a recent Facebook that included Dallas. Okay, well, I gotta go look to see what's updated because I haven't seen a new one pop up. But I haven't been online either. I haven't been on Facebook because I just wiped my whole computer and I can't remember my Facebook login. But I know my Instagram one, but I don't know what the Facebook login is. I gotta go try to reset it. Set it up. Tika and I will be done with the second round by then. Okay. That's what's up. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and set it up then because I'm ready to talk about this one, y'all. I am ready. So y'all, let's get into this episode though. Okay, let's see. Where was we at? Let's start at the beginning of this episode. Beginning of the episode, Orlando was irking me right from the freaking jump. Why do Orlando irk me so bad, y'all? I don't know what it is. I be trying to give Orlando grace too. I be like, Orlando irks the hell out of me. Like, I'm just like, dude, do you not see where you at? Do you not know where you are? So no. Like, Oh my god, y'all. If Orlando irks y'all, if Orlando irk you too, can somebody just drop down in the chat and say me too? Cause I maybe I'm dramatic or something, cause he be on my nerves. Glad I'm not too late. I just got home, had a training for work. Hey boo. No, you're not too late. I had another live. We were celebrating Tyra's birthday. So I actually just jumped on about 15 minutes ago. So we're just getting started. We were just doing a little small talk. You know how it go. Hope you had a good day. Uh, Vegas and Orlando irks me too. This arrogant guy. Orlando just, oh, Orlando is better than this. He's supposed to be. I know, right? But he was just acting so extra, and I'm like, dude, like, what are we doing right now? Like, you really just don't listen. Like, it just reminded me of old Orlando so badly. I just like, ugh. Orlando bothers me too. He's so self. He really is. OMG, my nerves this episode in Orlando was on my ugh girl. Too much. He was doing a lot. I can't stand Orlando or Paris. I like Paris way more than I like Orlando. And that's real talk. So I don't know. So that part really irked me. But y'all, when we was out here and Billy Bob, why his name have to be Billy Bob? I said not Billy Bob is trying to get with him. Like nobody even like they don't even have any evidence, y'all, but they about ready to take a rope to these fellas. Like it's just too much. Yes, he does talk way too much. He was doing the absolute most with this. He was doing the most. But y'all, I don't know. That part irritated me. But let me see. What was another one of my because I'm gonna talk about that part, and I know I probably get stuck on that part for a little bit. So I'm gonna come back to that part. Hey Vonnie. Hey Vonnie Love. Let me come back to that part. Y'all know what? I should go ahead and put this on Instagram. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can set this up on Instagram to y'all real quick. I don't never go live on Instagram that much. I'm really trying to build my following up. I really need y'all to be over there trying to follow your girl on Instagram. Help me out because my Instagram is weak AF. It really is. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to set it up over here too. I'm trying to be more active on Instagram. I figure maybe if I post more content over there, maybe they'll push me up in the algorithm more. I don't know. I don't know how all these rhythms work or how it goes. The quick oh the I'm trying to think of a title for it. The family business after show. What was y'all favorite part? Cause a lot of y'all seem real irritated. I ain't gonna lie. In them comments, I'm gonna go find that one comment, y'all. I'm telling y'all, they come from me every single week. Okay. Put that in there. And then we're gonna hold on. Take it over. Okay, now I'm gonna go live. Boom. There we go. Okay, so I just gotta remember can't forget to not to end the live. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, yeah, what was I talking about? I was talking about Billy Bob. I don't know. It did feel like he kind of looked familiar, but I do not know. I really don't. I was wondering if that was the same Billy Bob. The half explanation about Rio and Roman, because they're saving that for the finale. Candy, come on now, girl. You know you already know they was cutting those scenes so doggone quick. They was not about to give. They was like, we gonna save this for the finale. So you already know that was all for the finale. And I knew that when I saw that, I was like, they not even gonna spend too much time. The show was good, but didn't feel anything was resolved. Nah, I don't feel like much got resolved either, but like I said, I don't feel like we're going to see a lot of resolution with a lot of stuff. Like I feel like we're only going to get a few key things tied up. Like I said, I don't want to go into the next season with this whole Sonia and Junior thing. Like either she gonna have the baby or she gonna go to the chop shop, as Candy say. That's Candy words, not mine, y'all. Candy say she going to the chop shop. Either one or the other. I don't know. I'm just saying you gonna do it or you not. Like I can't deal with these two anymore. And then okay, y'all. I need y'all to type in the chat, I don't know, your favorite emoji or something. If you actually, if you didn't feel sorry for Donna at all, like this sad story that they tried to pop up in the way Donna was crying in Junior arms, I didn't have not one lick of emotion, not even a one. I was like, and not even one. Hey, RC, what's up? I didn't have not one lick of emotion, y'all. I was like, bump Donna. That part. I was like, I do not care. Oh, and what? How did she say it? Something about I couldn't and something without him or something. I'm like, the girl who sent me a message every single week on in the comments say that she don't need a man. Y'all, if I find that comment, I'm gonna show it to y'all. Every week, the same comment about how Donna don't need no man and how she don't need nobody to take care of her, and about how her father, she come from an upscale family, and I'm just like, that don't mean nothing. Like, what does that mean exactly? Because her father in the book, I mean, honestly, he was a hustler too. I mean, he was just a white collar hustler. He was out here frauding the government. She didn't tell Junior that she wanted to give him to an orphanage instead. Yeah, that part. So they've changed a lot of the different things, like a lot of the dynamics of it. And for people who read the books, like you can't stand Donna. You know what I'm saying? Because all the stuff that happened, you just like nah. But on the TV show, I feel like they give her a little more of a pass and they make her seem a little bit softer. Well, I personally, it don't move me, but it moves some people. You know what I mean? Like, but it don't move me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't moved at all because look how she treated Sasha. Like, how do you say those words? Like, oh, like if that was the case, y'all, like seriously, if that was the case, you got a whole do over with your daughter, right? But you still treated her like crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a whole do over, but yet you still treated your daughter like crap. So, no. Exactly. Sometimes I think that people be getting the character and the real person mixed up because we love us some Lisa Ray. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody got no problems with Lisa Ray. We love her. But Donna, no. Donna is the most. She was too darn snippy to everyone in the book, real easy to dislike her. Exactly. I mean, exactly, Candy. That's how I feel too. Okay, DeMarcus. Donna sees Chippy. So, so that's a reason for her to treat her daughter that way, Demarcus. Is that what you're saying? Because I don't want to put no words in your mouth. I'm with you, EJ. Donna does not move me at all. Donna is low down. Period. Listen, don't move me not one single bit. I was just like, okay. Is this what we doing? Doesn't move me at all. Not one single second. But y'all, did y'all see the way Elijah got the blicky out? When Elijah got that blicky out, when he was going to go see LC, I'm telling y'all, as soon as they find out Brother Minister is out of there, it's about to be bananas. I am so ready. That was a long 6 months. Junior is on his way to the therapy. And she's just now telling him, let's talk about it though. Like NL, like seriously, let's talk about it. Because at any point in time, she could have told Junior that she was his mom. There was nothing stopping her from doing it. You can't say that it was Chippy or LC or any of that. There's literally nothing that was stopping you from doing it. You did it after all. Like you literally told him on your own. You told him something. We still don't know what she said, but you literally told him. So what was stopping you from telling him even before then? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like I said, I ain't got no love for, and I see past all the little extraness. Oh, and now your drug problem is everybody else's fault. No, it is not. Y'all, if I promise you, if I find that comment, because I need to break that whole comment down that they said. Absolutely need to break it down. Let me see what we got in the chat. Okay. She hated Sasha and Sasha dad. I really feel like she did. You would think he would know better. Maybe he said, okay, you talking to Letitia. We talked about that one. No day for Dallas, but early. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Listen, even if they don't get a date at this point, I'm happy. I got my girls, got my videos, and I got my book signed. So listen, that made my day. The only other thing that would make my day is if I was able to see Ben Stevens. Like, now that's them pretty eyes right there. Yes, absolutely. Love me some Curtis. And in book 7, y'all, never mind. I can't even talk about it. I can't wait till we get ready to talk about that. But yeah, I can't wait for this Nola one to come out. I really cannot. I just feel like it's gonna be a lot going on. I wonder why Mr. Weber decided to make the Duncans migrate to New York from Georgia instead of the Carolinas, because that is where most Black Americans in New York have roots from. Mhm. New York, maybe it just sounds sexier than the Carolinas. Her choosing drugs over feeding her son is why I don't feel sorry for her. That part. And then I gotta find that comment, y'all, because when I find it, I'm gonna let y'all know. It's on one of my videos. When Brother Elijah got the memo, I said, laugh that fine man about to give Donna her ex. Listen, I ain't fine though. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That man is fine. Mr. Weber's from. That's I see. Candy knows. I agree with you, JT and Jackie. She could have told him exactly. Oh, that's a break loose when they find out that. But listen, that part. Elijah will not be able to unalive Donna. Why not? Why not? Please tell me why, DeMarcus. I know you're going to. She spent enough time with Junior to have the conversation a long time ago. She held on to this until she can use it to her advantage. Donna is trash at that part. Absolutely. This could have been a conversation that they had so long ago. Like, she could have sat down with her husband and been like, look, we need to sit down with Elsie and Chippy and talk about this Junior situation when he was young. And they could have figured out a way to work something out. But I ain't even gonna lie, I don't like the way the television version make this look. It just keep painting Chippy in this different light, and I don't like it. But it is what it is, because to some people they saw Chippy as finessing her, but the truth of the matter is that she really did save Junior life. I mean, Junior could be unalived at any time, because once you on the cocoa, and she ain't on no coke, she on the crackety crack. I don't know if I can say that, but snap crackle pop. Once you on that stuff, you ain't no telling what could have happened to that baby. She wasn't even feeding him. I mean, come on now. And do you see how she tried to make it like play the victim to it and still keep making things about Chippy, keep making it her fault? Like, I need her to take some accountability at least once for something. But I will say this, because I told y'all last week, I said if she do anything good, that I would give her like 2-3 seconds. So I was happy that she told Junior to go and talk to his wife. Kudos to her. Pat on the back. Yep. And that's it. Let's see. I'm so late. Hello. Nah, you're not late. I got started late, so no worries. You're good. You are good. No weapon formed against me. I miss Dominique Leroux in this episode. Listen, I like Dominique sometimes, but I don't like her with these Italians, though. I think it was on your last video. Oh, you saw it too? Listen, she saw a Junior for 500. Listen, she got a 500 up front. And then she gonna get that other $500 when she signed them custody papers. I'm telling y'all, like, if you look at it from the aspect, she was literally saving his life. Like, yeah, it seemed like it might feel shady or whatnot, but in the end, it's really not. And like I said, at any time Donna really wanted him, she could have stepped to them. I mean, I don't know. I'm just over trying to give her the sympathy card. Donna gave Elijah her blessings to marry Sasha. So Elijah will not be able to unalive Donna. Nefertiti will unalive Donna. Though I don't care if Nefertiti, Elijah gonna do what he have to do though. Like bump that. But now he might not because they really don't. Well, I'm gonna say this: they don't really like killing. Unaliving women and stuff like that. But I feel like this would be warranted. I feel like she deserved it, but you know, it is what it is. But if Neff were to do it, I would be okay with that too. Yeah, my hair is all over the place. I'm trying to look at it backwards in the camera, trying to fix it. But yeah, I wouldn't be mad at Nefertiti if she did it too. But I don't know if that's gonna be the play though. But I wouldn't be mad at it. Candleluvadushi. Candleluvadushi. Oh my goodness. That must be something from the Witchmadoody. What if Sasha isn't unalive? Then Sasha finds out Elijah unalives Donna. Now that would be a good TV. Listen, I think Sasha is gone to the upper room, y'all. Like I know we don't want her to be gone, but I really think she gone, and I don't think she coming back. That's just my opinion. Hey, Toy. Donna is infatuated with Chippy. Elsie is the one that made the decision to leave her at the altar. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dang. Chippy did not do it. Elsie left you. Be mad at him. That part, anybody can unalive her. I bet she ain't spend that money at rehab. You already know she didn't spend that money at rehab. Now, I did say that. I said, now, Chippy, no goodness darn well, she is not about to go to rehab. Now, she knows she was gassing that one up for real. She knew she wasn't finna go to rehab. I'm like, no. But the book story is such a better story, y'all. Listen, before long, everybody gonna be reading these books because I'm telling you, the book story is a better story as far as that whole picture. I really do wish they would make that grand opening movie. If they did that, I would be here for it. Is Big Shirley Duncan older than Chippy? Yes, I do believe she is. I do believe that she might be a little bit older than her. I don't know how much, but I do believe she is. Maybe not like a whole lot, but it feels like she was in the book. In the book, Chippy took care of Donna until she gave birth to Junior for the last month of her pregnancy, and Elsie didn't even know she was going to visit Donna every day. Yep, that part. And that's the part that I wish they would show, like the humanity and care that she took into it. It wasn't like a transaction. It wasn't just like, oh, I'll give you this money for it. No, she actually tried to help her get cleaned up so that she could give birth and stuff like that. And she was really there for her. Book version, but it is what it is. I like when people don't gaslight the main characters of the shows. Listen, I like it when people do not go and pick the most horrible person in the shows and try to big them up. That's what I like, because Donna is the worst. Now, I love that you love Nefertiti because I love Nefertiti too. I like her. And I ain't gonna lie, I low key like Dominique LaRue too, because she be serving them looks all the time. Oh my goodness, Marva. Don't tell me that she done won points with you. I hope it's just that one point that she got because she told Junior to go talk to his wife. I hope that's it. Hey. Chippy had Donna's back. She really did, but people ain't gonna see it like that though, Marva. Like they gonna see it like Chippy like Chippy was doing the most. I don't see it like that though. I see her as she was helping. Mr. Weber said Sasha is dead. Yeah, I heard him say that. I heard when Tika was on live. That's why I said I don't think Sasha coming back. I think that was it. But she had such a beautiful home going. Okay. So I don't know why she blamed Chippy because if it wasn't for Chippy, Junior would have been in the system. Then who would be there? That part. Okay. If he wasn't in the system, he'd be in the upper room. Y'all know how I love the upper room. Um this time Chippy pregnant too. Yeah. So Chippy is pregnant with Vegas at the time. So I think one time I had messed it up. I said I couldn't tell. I couldn't remember who was older, Curtis or Vegas. Curtis is definitely older. Curtis is the oldest cousin, and then Junior, and then I think Vegas after that. As far as the cousins, I would like to see Nene, Chippy, Big Shirley, and Donna on screen just to see their chemistry. Whoo, that's gonna be interesting. It might, and you never know. It might could happen. She only told Junior that because she don't want Chippy to have her grand. Did you notice that was the first thing she said, right? Like that was literally the next thing that came out of her mouth. Talking about she not about to raise this she not about to raise this grandbaby. I'm like, what other grandbaby did she raise besides Nevada? Like, that's this gonna be your first and only grandbaby. You talking about your son who you willingly gave I mean, she saved his life. I wonder what happened to that $500 though. Uh, Donna see it. Donna took command. Donna see it. Oh, you talking about Chippy? Uh, oh, you get. Donna telling Junior to go get Sonya was self-serving. Agreed. But I said I was gonna give props, and I gave them 2 seconds of some props. But I feel like there's always an ulterior motive behind it, and I feel like there's always something else behind it. I just don't rock with her, y'all. Like, I just don't like her character. Is that Corey Black in the bikers in the books? Listen, I can't even remember book. If it was, it would probably be back in maybe book 3 or no, book 4 would be when Larry came in, when most of them got taken out. But even that storyline is kind of flipped. It's a lot of things that are flipped in the book. Like a lot of the stuff is there, but some of the things are changed or they happen at different times. And I can't remember if Corey was in there. Anybody remember if the blacks were in there? Because not everybody is in the book. I mean, like Alejandro Consuelo, like all of them are in there because they knew Alejandro from way back. Cell Dash, he's in the book. Judging by the scene on the TV show, Junior would have died in that hotel room because she would. That part. Thank you. Why we the only people who be reading in between all of this? You know what I'm saying? Like all my people, and that's not even just the hashtag team Chippy people. I'm just saying, just in general, if we just look at it logically, like Junior would have been gone. She not feeding him. And it doesn't matter. I'm finna go find that doggone comment because I need to focus on that one comment. I'ma find it and cause y'all know it must have y'all know it must have bothered me. Cause I keep talking about this doggone comment. Because they just cause it's like they just keep coming for me with this doggone comment. Let me see if I can find it in here somewhere. Let's see. Uh, uh. Oh, here we go. Right here. I found it, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. I'm finna post it in the chat. Hold on. I don't make sure I don't put their name in there. Let me take their name off of it. I posted it in the chat. Hold on. Let me see what you say. Self-serving Donna. I wish they would have kept Lou instead of right. That part. Chippy was unalive. Chippy was unalive Brandy, just like Donna was gonna unalive Ruby. So what is the difference? But did she unalive Brandy, or was she just threatening her to get her to leave her child alone? That's all I'm saying. Donna was gonna unalive Ruby for absolutely no reason. Something that had nothing to do with her. Like that had nothing to do with her at all. Y'all, when I get this phone system up, it's about to be on and popping. Cause DeMarcus, you gonna call me. You gonna call me because you gonna call me. We need to have this conversation. I like to know what Brother Minister said. I know, right? They faded it out. I was like, what did he say? Okay, Team Chippy all day, every day. That part. Listen, we not going off of the book. We talking about what happened in the television show, DeMarcus. We talking about we talking about both of them, but we specifically, if we just go off of the television show, Donna's still trash. And listen, Junior would have died based off of the television show. Like he would have. Like seriously, she was not feeding him. She wasn't feeding him. She was just feeding her habit. You know, and listen, I am not naive enough to believe that people who, you know, get bad like she was, that they don't have, like they are not sick, like it's not a real problem. But what I'm saying is that in the very beginning, she could have made another choice. Like she didn't have to make that choice. People get left every day. So what? Orlando sounded like he never been. He really did. Orlando was doing the absolute most. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me see. Yes, young champ. That is. That's why I keep referring back to it. You see how that comment was irking my soul? Because I said, if you do not stop, and I promise you, I get a comment like this every single time from them. I'm just like, really? I wish I could find the other one. It was another one, and it was worse than this one. This one better than the other one. I'm gonna put the comment up here. This what it say, y'all. This how I feel like it say. Give credit where credit is due. Donna told Junior what happened when she was pregnant with him and about being on drugs. She was pregnant alone with no support to help. To say that Donna should have got a job and blah blah is unrealistic. Bottom line, Chippy took advantage of Donna and found a way to break any connection Donna would have had with LC with this baby Junior by promising her custody agreement was only temporarily and that she was pregnant with a child of her own. No matter how you try to spin it, Chippy took advantage of Donna. Chippy has always felt threatened by Donna. And I see why. Please enlighten me on how y'all see why my nerves be irked. This why my nerves be irked, y'all. Cause I ain't even got no words right now. I'm gonna gather my words. Where do you think they taking Vegas? Them? I think that to be honest, I think that they're taking Vegas to KD or LC. Like I think he and KD are cool and that KD got him to take them out of there. So I think he's saving them basically. That's what I think. Yes, it was young chick. I told y'all, and that's just one of them. I wish I could show y'all all of them. They be going in on me every single week. I love it. You know, I love it. And I think that's the one person who be hitting dislike on my video every week too. But that's all right because it's all love. I still love you regardless. I love having a conversation about this. This is one of my favorite shows. I talk about it all the time. They just characters on TV. It's just fun to talk about. It's great entertainment. But they be going in on me every week. I'm surprised y'all don't be seeing it. Don't nobody be coming to my rescue. Don't nobody be trying to help me out in these comments. I just be out here by myself. Y'all just be disregarding it. I'm like, y'all see this? Ain't nobody gonna help me. Sasha is Lou's daughter. Yep. Just say Chippy saved James like this. Right, that part. Exactly. EJ. I don't know who they are, but I promise you, they be going off on me. I'm telling you, they go off on me every week. I need to know who Lou got, how Lou got with Donna, and did he know Junior was her son? Yes, everybody knew Junior was the son, and they got together per the book, because that's all I can go off of. Per the book, they got together during a time when Lou was looking for his mom because he didn't believe his mom was unalived, and Donna helped him, and I guess they kind of had a connection. To be honest, that's the only time that I felt like Donna was likable was in the book, in book two, at that one time, and then after that, she just wasn't likable again. What happened to Donna's rich? That part. Listen, I wish if I could find them other ones, y'all. If I could find them other comments, there's a Donna vibes. I know, like they is on it too. I'm telling you, and it's faithful. It's every week. He said he was their only friend. Yep. It's crazy how Alejandro was in love with Chippy and he was the one to tell LC she was in. Yeah, that is true. That's from the book. Uh Listen, Donna mother and father should have helped Donna instead of listen, Demarcus. Demarcus, her mama and daddy couldn't help her. Now, I don't know if they're gonna go into it, Demarcus, like seriously, because I don't know if they're gonna go into it. But if we base it off of what was in the book, that was my whole point. That's why I wish I could find this other comment, because my whole point was like we keep talking about how upstanding of a family she come from, but the thing was is that her daddy was a crook in the book, and so that's why they couldn't help her, because and that's why I keep saying that she was a gold digger. um I said she was a gold. I must have said it on my video. Y'all know sometimes I be going off and I forget what I say on the video. So I must have said she was a gold digger in the video, and they came for my neck, y'all. Like they was coming for me. They was trying to choke me out. And I'm telling y'all, did none of y'all help me? I thought we was friends, y'all. I thought we was cool, but did none of y'all try to come out here and help me out in these streets? Did none of the team chippies come to my rescue? I appreciate you, young champ. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. I really do. For me, my favorite villain is probably who my favorite villain? Mm, no, not them. Honestly, to be fair, my favorite villain is probably still, and I don't know if I want to call him like super villain, because really they was really into it with her husband. But I still like Dominique LaRoche. She's like my favorite person that I love to hate. I don't know what it is about her. And I don't really think I have an anti-hero character, but she definitely my favorite villain. Something about her. I just like her. I really do. I don't like her husband, but I like her. Telling y'all need to be looking up. Listen, I look at my comments all the time. Her father talked down on Elsie all the time till he had to eat them words with them people were after him. Yes, exactly. And then that's what I was about to tell you, DeMarcus. I'm sorry. I had cut off my sentence and I apologize. I be going all over the place. That's what I was about to say, DeMarcus. I know it's from the book, but just to give some context about the family, her father, he was a doctor, right? So yeah, she came from a family with money, but her daddy was scheming the government. Like he was taking money from the government, like like an insurance fraud type of thing. So he got in trouble. and the people was after him. So he ended up having to, after he talked down to LC and talked about his family and how his family, who they are and what they do, he ended up having to go get a loan from his family because all of their assets was frozen. He had to go get a loan from them so he could leave town, and he left Donna and her mama high and dry, broken, penniless, out of there. You know what I'm saying? So if anything, I would hope that they would harp more on that than making it about a man leaving her. And that's the reason why I always say that yes, she did need somebody to take care of her, because she didn't have her father anymore. Her father wasn't there to take care of her because he was gone, because he left her. So she didn't have anybody. She was looking for somebody else to take care of her. Like, it's just that simple to me. I mean, but if that's the case, just own it is all I'm saying. Like, just own it. I have multiple reasons why I don't like her. Oh, Consuela is that villain that is like, ugh. Like, I feel like Consuela should have been gone so long ago, but she fooled around and had a baby with Vegas. Dang it. And now we can't get rid of her. Yeah, Sage was cool. After her and Paris was cool with each other, though, listen, after they was cool, I was like, I'm cool with it. Listen, I ain't never dropped the link in the chat before. If I drop the link in the chat, y'all can't be doing no weird stuff. I think they whole thing was, I think it was frozen. You know how when you do something against the government and the government say and they freeze you out? I think it was more so along one of those lines, to be honest. Yeah, Consuela is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, Lex. That's why you don't. That part. That's exactly why you don't. Let me find the guess. Oh, hold on. Where is it at? Invite. I love Brother Eggs. Anybody? Okay, I'm gonna send it to your IG in just a second. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, hold on. I love Brother X too, but he was acting too wild. Brother X was doing the absolute most. He was doing too much. Listen, after Brother X unalive Sasha, I ain't have nothing else for him. I said, you know what? Bump Brother X. Bump Brother X. Because he was doing too doggone much. Seriously. Seriously. Anybody else? I mean, I'll let somebody else come up too if y'all want to come up and talk. Just make sure y'all real and ain't got no craziness going on. I can't get over that take advantage part. Sounds personal because anyone with the friction of common sense can see right between the lines. Listen, that part. You think Alejandro was a good villain? I don't know. Yeah, Larry is my favorite villain, Sally. I just thought about that. You're right. Larry, that's the next best villain. He was a good villain. He was a good villain. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Let me find you, Lex. He was a good old villain. Lex, I know you in my thing somewhere. Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Hold on. Where are you? Oh, there you go. I don't know why. Oh, that's because you in here as something else. Okay, there you go. I was like, oh, thank you. I appreciate your comments too. Like, I love getting those comments. I try to do my best, to to make it as descriptive as I can. And I even started doing it with the pictures and stuff just for the people who didn't necessarily have BET Plus so they could feel like they were, you know, watching the show. Cause I used to do this one just on camera, but I decided to change it up a little bit. So yeah, absolutely. Um, I wish we knew who Raphael's mother was. Tia Cruz never got revenge for his son's death. I mean, it's still, I mean, Alexander Core is still alive. So, I mean, he could still get revenge. Let's not forget about Uncle Larry Duncan. He had a lot of nerds think that LC would take his money. That's what I'm saying. Like, that was so extra. But that just goes to show you that he really was sick. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, he is going to be in the family business NOLA too, if I'm not mistaken. I know that a lot of those characters are supposed to be going over there, including the character that plays Nene, Lauren, Curtis, um, Stan, all those characters, they're supposed to somehow end up in NOLA. So that's going to be interesting to see as well. I tried finding. It might be a bot, Candy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it's somebody playing with me. I'm telling you, it's somebody playing with me. They be coming for me every day. I mean, every time I drop a video, they come for me. I promise y'all. Okay. They be coming for me all the time. I'm telling you, they there. But it might be like somebody else said. It might be a bot. It might be a bot. Somebody saying, we gonna get you. We gonna go ahead and get you with this. You're not gonna be sitting up here talking about Donna like this every. And I don't even be talking about Donna every single time. I mean, if her name come up, I mean, she just been in this episode. She just been in this season a lot. So I'm sorry. You are you on Instagram? Send me a message on Instagram to @EJ the TV Junkie, and I'll send it to you. Let me see if you up in here. Normally, you can tap on the name. You read all this 1 second. So what you're saying is that it is a bot. It's the AI. The AI is coming for me. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find you. Hold on. I'm trying to look it up. I am Chizzy7G. I am CHIZZY7G. Okay, let me see if I can message you. First, let me follow you. And then let me message you. Boop, boop, boop. Candid love. Okay. Got you. Here I am. Candy. Love. I'm finna send you the link, Candy. You don't have to get on camera, Candy. You can just get in the thing. Hold on, I'm finna text you. Boo, boo, boo. I'm trying to find my. Oh, here you go. StreamYard. StreamYard. But yeah, so basically, it turns out I'm getting. So you think I'm getting catfished? Is that what it is technically? Isn't Donna and Holly supposed to be in the NOLA? Dennis and Holly, I think so. I think they're all gonna be up in there. 007. Let me put your comment on the thing. I think they're all gonna be up in there because Um, because they're gonna go there to see. He's gonna go there to see his family. Here you go, Candy. Okay, because he's gonna go there to see his family. So I think they're gonna have all of those guys over there. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be dope. I can't wait to see it. To be fair, we got okay. Let's bring Champ up. What up, though, Champ? What's up?
What's up, EJ?
What's good? How are you?
I can't complain. I'm
Nice.
just chilling.
Okay,
Came on
already. So, what's your thoughts? Give me some thoughts. What was your thoughts on this episode in general?
All right, so I ain't really feeling KD. I don't know what's up with KD. Like I feel like he give me Bernie vibes. Like, can we trust him? I don't know. Like I feel like he gonna do what's right in the interest of his well being. So if it happened to be helping them out, helping us out, and it's going to affect like you and somebody else I was listening to earlier say like it's going to cost if he is saving in Vegas, that's going to cost LC a pretty penny because all you'll talk about is his retirement money. So he ain't just doing no favors for free. And I don't know. I don't really like his relationship with them hillbillies. So I don't know how I feel about KD for right now. That was the most concerning thing for me for the episode for the most part. And then I'm trying to figure out what is he gonna do about Niles? Is we gonna see him before the season over or not?
I don't think I'm hoping that we at least get like a glimpse of him, but I don't think that I don't know. Something telling me my spirit say that this Niles thing is going to be another one of those things that might roll over into the next season. But I would love to see Niles. Like I would love for him to pop up on the last, even if that was the last thing that happened, just Niles pop up in Paris and scare the heck out of Paris. I don't know what it is. I just feel like I need to see him before in episode 10. Like
I
seriously.
feel
So
like
what you think is gonna go down in episode 10? Like what's your theory? Like as far as specifically like as far as the because I feel like I know the Rio Roman thing is gonna get I feel like that's gonna get resolved. But
I
as
feel like
far as
that's
the
gonna get
junior
dragged
thing,
out. I think that's gonna get dragged out till next season for sure.
you think so? I
Because
don't think so.
they just finding out and they still haven't even met each other yet. So that would take like a whole episode for them to build some type of relationship. At least they probably meet each other next episode, and then that might be the cliffhanger they leave us. I hate if I don't hate nothing else. I hate how they leave you on a cliffhanger on family business. They is the worst at it. I'm talking about in the middle of when it get good. Like most cliffhangers, you know when it's coming. Like all right, yeah, it's about to end. It's about to be a cliffhanger. They stop you clean in the middle of you done just got your popcorn, you is invested, and then it just go off, and then it go off so stupid every time. I'm like, yo, come on. That's why I know they gonna drag it out. Like I feel like they're gonna get at least two more seasons out of this Roman and Rio and Paris and Niles and the Dixie Mafia. I think that's right, and an alliance. One of these things got to get resolved though.
I think that the Roman and Rio thing, I think that gets resolved this episode because of the synopsis. So the synopsis says that he's gonna bring him back to the house, basically, and that he's gonna is it gonna go off when he come in the house? Like I don't know, like that could happen. But Rio will find out at least. Will the rest of the family find out? I don't know. Let me get my girl up here. Hey, boo.
Hey, hey, hey. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
Big Sexy. I ain't even mad at Big Sexy right now, girl. I knew that was gonna be your picture.
Ew.
Okay, that's what's up. I love it. But yeah, can I just call you Champ? Because you know I don't like doing all these
Yeah,
things.
that's fine. What's up, Candy Lover Douchey?
Candy lover douche.
That's my ruthless name.
Oh my goodness, I cannot with you, Candy Lovaducci. Let me see if Lexi is ready. Hey, Lexi.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Miss Candy. Hi, Young Champ.
What's up, Lexi?
But so I was okay. So Champ thinks that they gonna end it with like they're not gonna end the Rio Roman story. I think that they gonna end that story just based off of the synopsis. It says that they're gonna get an unexpected guest at the house basically, and it's gonna be something about a hidden secret. I can't remember the exact synopsis, but something along those lines. So I feel like we're gonna close that storyline, but the Alliance storyline, the Nile storyline, the Dixie Mafia storyline, I feel like all of those is about to go into season 6. What you think, Lex?
I feel like they're gonna rush it. I think the opposite, Mr. Champ. I feel like they about to rush through it. It's gonna be like bam bam. It's Roman. Oh my God, we love you. You're one of us. And then he gonna get a hat, and the lack to match to go ahead and ride out with the family for season 6. That's what I'm saying.
But here's the thing is that why wouldn't we go ahead and close that storyline out? I mean, honestly, once he becomes a Duncan, he a Duncan. Like, that's it. He don't have his mom anymore. Like, he needs somebody. So I think that would be the best thing. And I don't think it would be rushed, Lex. I feel like it'll be like just perfect if you let, because Rio gonna save his life. I mean, that's what's gonna happen. I'm telling y'all. Y'all heard it here first. Rio is gonna
That would make it that would make it make sense because I was ready to say like, how is they
got you with the setup, Champ, because they got the setup with Miss Coretta in the car
for them
to take her
make
home.
a relationship?
No, hold on, because the relationship ain't gonna come yet. We just need to meet up. We need for us to know each other, that we exist. We need for the only person who don't know the gag is Roman. Everybody else, except for Rio, don't know the whole story. He's somewhere thinking he done got adopted. I don't know what Rio, he's somewhere thinking something that it's not, but he got a piece of the story, right? But they set us up with Miss Coretta getting the ride home from Rio, and then they left us with Vonnie about to trying to get at Roman, which means that Vonnie gonna keep coming after Roman. So that means that Rio is gonna be in a position to where he gonna need to save Roman. That's what's probably most likely going to happen. And I'm not saying they're gonna have a relationship, but I'm saying that's how they gonna meet up, and that's how the story is gonna come out, and that's how they gonna get the introduction, and then the relationship come later. We just need the story to get out there. I want to see how Chippy gonna react. What you think, Candy?
It makes sense. It makes sense for them to go ahead and answer, finish all that hoopla with the how and who and what and why, because he got to save his life, and then we're gonna talk about it next season. Well, we're gonna finish. We're gonna not talk about it, but I mean, of course, it's still gonna be conversation because it's new. But he's gonna be officially become a Duncan in season 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So y'all don't think that Rio?
Go ahead.
This man for like 2 months. Y'all don't think that's just gonna go out?
I don't know. You started to break up, bro. What'd you say now? Say it again.
I said y'all don't think it's that Rio, the fact that he been struggling with, been trying to kill this man for like 2 months. That's just gonna go out the window and they gonna kumbaya.
Heck yeah. It ain't like he ain't gonna be mad at him, but he ain't gonna want to it's a Duncan thing. Think about the time that we done spent with Duncans. That's why Junior storyline so intriguing to people, because this ain't how Duncans act. Like the fact that you got one that actually decided to turn against the family. LC.
I hope he don't act like Junior. I hope he don't feel like he adopted and act like Junior.
Okay, he said, I'm like Junior. Remember in that episode? He said, I'm like Junior. I said, bruh, really? Is that what we're doing right now? Let's go to some comments, y'all. I read the same thing. Oh, hold on. Let me go back. Because I missed some comments. Hold on. Let's see where we at. Larry and Delacour are the best villains in the show, especially when Alexander shot those 3 scientists only because they didn't come up with. Oh yeah, the best villains. Alexander Core is a great villain, and especially because he can match money too, and he was kind of like LC in a way where he kind of hid behind the shadows. That was a good villain to me. And Larry, of course, because he family. But there go another example, champ. Larry tried to unalive his brother, but what LC do? He still love him. Like regardless, he still love him. So I'm thinking that Rio, although they're gonna have a little bit of something, I don't know what it's gonna be. I just feel like the story is bigger than that. The fact that your mom kidnapped you and you're really my triplet, I just feel like that gonna make the rest of it kind of go away. The rest of it don't feel kind of small. That's what I think. What you think, Lex?
I I agree with Mr. Champ, right? Like, how do we get from you put a gun in my mama face, which is really your mama face, to Niki yada yada dada, whatever they said in Color Purple when they were clapping hands together. I needed to make some sort of sense. I understand if he put the super cape on, he being Rio, and he come to save the day to show that he's gangsta as F. That was a tagline they were using. But we still need some sort of angst. We need some level of discomfort and to grow into that relationship, because just because you got the last name of Duncan don't mean that you were truly Duncan adjacent. Just like Rio got to prove himself, Roman got to prove himself. And more so than ever, we need a blood test. Now, we know they're going to use little Nevada. He already in the back with his little science kit ready to go. But give us something more than 5 minutes out of the 42 that they give us, minus the commercials. It should have been going from this episode into episode 10 and not the way that it's going now.
So you don't feel like it's going over into it? Rio got confirmation from Miss Coretta that from Miss Coretta that Miss Margaret was telling the truth.
Do you feel, honestly, like stepping back from being the fan, because at first I was the fan at midnight, I was clicking on BET Plus, but do you really feel like this past episode really did what it needed to do? It was very choppy, in my opinion. It was very choppy, and I understand they're trying to get us to where we need to go for the season finale. But one, we didn't see a flashback or nothing. And I'm sorry, I'm jumping away for a second. Brother Minister leaving a voicemail somewhere on a phone somewhere for Brother Elijah to hear it. I was confusion for most of the episode. I understood that Rio was supposed to go back to the hospital. I understood that Miss Ma'am went on to glory. From the point where they jumped from, she was on the staff getting ready to go to funeral home, to Rio's upstairs, but he didn't talk to the nurse. We don't know what he said to the nurse. We don't know what the nurse said. There's a lot of unanswered questions for me. And that's why I said I feel like it's choppy and they jumping into it in episode 10. So if they can't hit at least 10 to 15 minutes, it should have spilled into maybe 8, 9, and 10, and then also into season 6 before we did the big reveal.
I guess I could roll with that. Only because I have it from a different perspective, because I've read every book, and so I know all of these stories inside out. And when I look at the television show, I just see a different adaptation of it. So I can roll. I can see that from your perspective of it. I can roll with that. But I do think that they are going to have to close a storyline, and I think that's the one that they're going to semi-close. It's not going to be super closed because everybody's not going to know about it, but I do feel like we're going to get the meetup, we're going to get the introduction, and we're going to get the story. However long that take to happen, we're going to get that part. Let me run through these comments real quick. Candy, anything?
No, I get what she's saying. I get the concern. I get what we want to happen, but because it's a lot of stories that are open, they're not going to close every last one of them, and we're not going to see everything that goes on with the stories. However, with Rio and Roman, I get what you're saying. They're going to close the mystery of it. We're still going to talk about it, but they're going to close the how, who, how, and the who, what, when, where, how did this happen? We're going to close that per se. Not all the way closed. The door ain't gonna be all the way closed. But we're gonna close the mystery part of how Roman became Rio's brother. We're gonna get the rest of it, I think.
Yeah.
At episode 10.
I agree with that. Let's run through these comments real quick, y'all. So I thought I saw somewhere that Ernie Hudson was not going to be in NOLA. He's not. You did see that. He's not going to be in NOLA, but Larry will be in NOLA. I think KD is on his own side. Oh, absolutely. Niles might beef with Elijah, Curtis, Duncan to save Paris. You just want Niles and Elijah to beef. What is your deal with wanting them to beef so much? I read the same thing. Yep, that is true, A. Rollins. He will not be in NOLA. I really need a bonus episode this season. I need a bonus episode too, Letitia. Just for all the issues that they've had, they should give us a bonus episode just because we have been down. Is he bringing Roman to the house or the aunt that was in the car with Rio? I feel like, listen, that's a good question, T, because now that could roll over, champ. Like, this is a good option. This ain't how it happened in the book, but this is a good option too. Now, if they did that, oh God, that would irritate my soul if they did that. If Rio brings the aunt to the house instead to tell the story, and then Roman actually never learns the story or whatnot, and we go into season 6 with Roman not knowing, that would irritate my spirit so much. I need Roman to know this story like immediately. I need this part to be done, and then we can go into the building of relationships.
Quick question. So when Roman was running, did he run home or in his neighborhood?
Listen, I don't even know, but I feel like people always go back to the house. I don't know why.
Because I'm trying to figure out, where is Rio taking this lady? Like, is she taking her home, and that's when Roman is going to be hiding in the corner?
That's what I think. That's what happened in the book, girl. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's what happened in the book, where she was at home. Rio didn't take her home or none of that. All this stuff is different. But the meetup of him and Roman happens at his house, at Roman's house, and he saves Roman's life in the book. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like they're gonna keep that same energy, and he's gonna save his life because that's the only thing that makes sense. And that's why I don't think there's gonna be a beef between them, just because it's going to be feeding off of all the energy of all this other stuff. It's too much stuff going on. So
you saved my life. So yeah, I got you. Yeah.
That's what I think.
I think he's ready to take the auntie to Chippy.
You think he's going to bring the auntie to Chippy?
Yeah, because he definitely he want to know what's going on. He really messed up in the brain right now. So I think he going to tell her to take a ride with him and go see his mother and see what she got to say. She don't know about it.
Because we need episode 10 like yesterday, because I'm so intrigued right now. I need to know what's going to happen. This season feels like it's went by pretty quickly. Let me shoot back to these comments. Okay, T, you did that one right there, boo. You really got me on that one. It might be. I think it will be Roman. Rio will help Roman with Vonnie. I think so too, DeMarcus. But T got a good point though. That could happen. That's the same thing I was thinking at DeMarcus. Okay, that ain't no bot, because they were spelling errors in the post. Listen, I don't know who that is. Yes, that car convo was too quiet. Tell us already. Okay, Letitia. I would love to see all 4 OG Duncan brothers in a flashback scene together for chemistry purposes. Yeah, because when they gave you the flashback scene, they didn't give you a talking scene. They just show you the brothers, but they don't actually give them a talking scene. They showed them in the thing. It's real quick. It go by real quick in the flashback scene, but they not actually talking. You can actually see Levi and everything. Yes, ask more questions and stop dancing around it. I know. Y'all know they was trying to do that for dramatic purposes. I was like, y'all really finna try to save this? Like, because I know what you was talking about, Lex. They cut that stuff off so quick. I said, why y'all do that? We could have just went ahead and got this conversation on out the way, at least the one with Miss Coretta. And then we could spin the block with Roman when we get to episode 10, but they was really trying it. Lauren and Paris will be pissed that Roman is a dunk. You think so, DeMarcus? You're always thinking the worst. Good, Lauren didn't sleep with him. That was the greatest thing that did not happen. I was so happy about that. I can't wait for Chippy reaction to Roman. his little science kit. Yeah, Lexi and the science kit. Marva. Okay, no, you talking to Marva. I think when Rio dropped Miss Coretta off home and he's gonna run into Vonnie and take him out for that's what I think, Angelica. See, girl, that's what I think. But Champ don't want to be on my side with this one. Champ,
I'm gonna
I
be
know
honest.
I'm
I
just
think
this
that.
one crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This one just crazy. I feel like Roman don't know, and Rio just finding out from the aunt. The mother did. What's it called? Don't know. Chippy. So I'm just like, how they? You gotta whip out the test. That's the only thing that can prove this. Like nobody's word is credible at this point because the person who stole the baby is dead, and the person who had the baby don't know she had the baby. So who we gotta take the word of the sister? That's where I'm at with it.
but you know they gonna have a blood test though, bro. Like you know this just gonna be like the preliminary part. You know
That
they
gotta
gonna
be
have a
first
blood.
order of business.
You know they gonna have a blood test. But here's the thing: when that story come out, and when they start fading back to the people that was in the room, like when Miss Margaret names comes up, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a believable enough story for them to believe it. But you know they gonna have a blood test. Now I don't know if they gonna go through showing us all the blood tests and stuff because you know sometimes TV shows don't show us all the details. But
Letitia commented 11:01. Oh my God, Letitia. What is wrong with Letitia?
what you say?
What's wrong with Letitia? Read her comment at 11:01.
Okay, hold on. Let me get to it. I didn't think of that aunt being the guest. Me neither. Roman should have been in a tuck spot at least until smoke. He really should have. But his mama had died. I was tripping to see Baller Vonnie on the L train. Who?
Yeah, you know he was on the
That
train.
part.
The
Yeah, they
Right.
were on the
How
train.
y'all
Yeah.
boys
Oh, in
on
the
the
end on
train?
the back. Okay, yeah. I remember when he was standing behind him. I was like, who?
Yeah, that was weird too. Though. I'm like, hold on a minute, how he on the train? But yeah,
I
Yeah,
think that honestly, I think they getting ready to show up at Old Boy's house, at the Box's house, because I feel like, and this is my opinion, that Roman's gonna try to run back to the dude he was doing the crimes for and with, the one who set up for this last lick. I think he's gonna try to run to that house. I actually think it's gonna be Paris that saves him. While Rio is exposing this to the family, Paris gonna pull a stunner and go ahead and
Mm,
handle it.
okay, listen, I'm
I
all for
like
parents.
that one. I like that one.
Okay, lighten up. Is this the comments you talking about, Candy?
yeah.
Okay, I think they'll go home and Aunt Coretta will tell the story, but Vonnie will come in and Rio will save Roman, but Aunt Coretta will be a goner. I mean, she died in the book. Spoiler alert. That
Man,
she did.
Coretta and Margaret.
That's why I'm saying he end up with nobody. Like he's left with nobody. That's why I don't think it's hard for him to um become family with these people that he don't what I'm saying. Like I think it's gonna be easy if they go that route because they be changing stuff up and sometimes you don't know. Like they'll change everything up. Because I mean, honestly, in the book, Margaret told both of them, and that's the way I would have preferred it. Because it would have been way more dramatic. It would have brought you way more into the story. It would have been way more like of an emotional connection for this woman on her deathbed to tell both of these two men, these young men, that they're brothers. You know what I'm saying? And she's telling them the story. So Roman hears his mom, someone he trusts, and then Rio gets his suspicion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that would have been the best way to tell it instead of just having Rio, because that's the way they did it in the book. And that gives you this like connection. Like when I read it in the book, I was like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's the way they should have brought it out on television. That would have been the best way. And then she died after she said it. You know what I'm saying? But both of them hear it. That would have been great. But,
Yeah, Rio was going to shoot him as soon as he saw him.
oh, spot.
Yeah,
Are
Rio
Vegas
said take him
in
out.
Virginia or Texas? Listen, that was my bad, y'all. I said Texas because I got caught up in all them doggone trucks. I was looking at them trucks and them flags, and it reminded me of Texas. And I said Texas in my video. They was in Virginia. My bad. That literally was my fault. And I wasn't re-recording it either. It had to stay. It's so many theories that the show can go in at this point, and I just hate when they leave us with a little information out of the aunt. Yeah, I feel you, Marvin. I feel you. I feel like, because I know a lot of people say this. They say, well, that they feel like sometimes you feel, because I don't think you have to read the books to watch this show, but I do feel like when you read the books, you have a better understanding of some of the stuff that's going on in the show. And I don't know if that's purposeful or not, to be honest. Like, I can't really tell you. I don't know if that is a way, because these all started out as books. Like, the books are the baby. You know what I mean? And the TV show is made from the book. So I don't know if it's like, well, if you read the books, you'll have a better understanding of, because the character development is there inside of all of the books, right? And sometimes in the television show, some of the stories, you're missing some of the pieces. Like, if you read the books, you knew a long time ago that Junior was Donna's son, you know? But in the TV show, you didn't know that until season 4, right? But if you read the books, then when grand opening came out, you knew that. And I want to say that was, I can't remember exactly when it came out. It was definitely after the original Family Business books. But what I'm saying is that you know a lot of more things and you have like a deeper connection to it. That's why people ride so hard for Chippy instead of Donna. You know, even though I feel like TV show Donna is horrible, but something about that book Donna and just learning that story and learning that the back character just make you realize how trash she is. Hope we ain't got no hashtag Team Donna people up here, y'all. I'm sorry ahead of time. Because I got to deal with that tomorrow, because my girl going to be up here going in. I already know it.
She'll be solo dolo.
Tika.
Yes, Tika finna go in on me herself. Y'all already know how it's gonna go down.
That's the one thing I did not. That's another scene that I wasn't totally comfortable with. I understand maybe it's in Miss Lisa Ray's contract to kind of humanize her on this, but it was trashiana from beginning to end. It's like we could have did a lot better. Like oh no, you can't take him. Where, like you said, EJ, in plenty of your videos, she didn't want the baby. And when we were watching it, that flashback, it was Chippy's flashback. It wasn't Donna's. And that's what I didn't like about it. Because I was like, wait a second. So now you're trying to say that she really was just down on her luck and she really was going to use that $10 for some formula for the baby. You trying to make us feel that way about her? I'm so sorry. Like, what did she tell him at the end of season 4? If she just now telling him the sob story, that's why I was confusion.
Okay, but I feel like we're not gonna get that actual conversation that happened, because I feel like a lot of people want to know what that conversation really was like. Like, what did she actually say? Because for one thing, y'all, I don't know if y'all know this, but this is not a book story. When we talk about Junior finding out, Junior never finds out in the book. This is all television. So the fact that Junior and Donna, that Donna is Junior's mom, yes, that's a book story. But Junior finding out is not. In the book, Junior is happy with Sonia. They done had a baby and everything, and they are good. They ain't got no problems. So this whole story thing, like this version of it, is completely different. And it's new for even the book readers, because we don't know what the hell going on with these. Like, this is crazy. So, I mean, but I think the only reason why we're here is because we got rid of the character Sasha. I don't think that was planned. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that was something that was ever planned. I just think that the fact that the real life person was doing other things, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's the only reason for it. But I just feel like we didn't have to unalive her. Why we just couldn't, do something else? I don't know.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Sasha.
But I think taking her out brought us here with Donna and Junior.
Say that again, Candy.
Taking her out brought us here with Donna and Junior.
Hold on, you sound far away. Say it again.
Because I'm on my blue, and I'm doing my hair.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Say it again now.
Wait a minute. I said taking her out taking Sasha out brought us here with Junior and Donna.
Exactly. And that's the thing. It's like, I don't like the way that went. I really do like the book version. And I could be biased just because I don't like Donna, and it is what it is. I ain't ever gonna be the person that say it's not. They could have brought a new actress. I don't know if the people would have liked that tea. But they could have sent her back to, sent her out of town or something. I mean, she is an assassin. They could have done a lot of different things. But somebody had to go. And because somebody did go in the book, right? Donna did. And Sasha was the one who was technically going against the family at this moment because she was upset about her mom. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but I do get what everybody says. Like I completely understand. I completely understand that when you read the book, you have a different perception of it. You have a different understanding of it. And the people who are only watching the television show feel like they're getting bits and pieces of the story and like they're not getting a full story. And it's not like, like a whole this. It's just like a boom, boom, bam. Like a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am type of situation. I get that. I won't say that that's not true because I can see that.
I will tell you from personal experience, every Sunday, it's a 2 to 3 hour discussion now with my mama and my sister for Sunday dinner. We don't pay attention to nobody in the house after that because I have to educate them on what EJ said happened in the book versus what's going on the TV show, because they all feel a way about Donna. They're like, well, what happened with the baby? Why Donna give up her baby? And I was like, well, EJ said this. And they be like, well, Donna ate this. Donna need a bullet. Like, I've never seen my mama so violent in my life. It's kind of scary. I got questions now. That being said, I could definitely see it. And that's why I'll just be very honest. I thank you for what you're doing. If nobody else ever says that, like, because a lot of us would be lost. And I think because of people like you on YouTube who's given us both sides of the coin, and now I even hear other people who are doing commentary on the shows giving you your just dues, your flowers, saying, hey, if you want to know what happened in the book, go see EJ. And they're saying it in their videos. That's what's important, because the continuity, and that's nothing against Carl Weber, is between BET and whomever. It's just not there. And I think that's why the show was kind of slow on gaining such a following in the audience.
Yeah, no, I could roll with that. I could rock with that. I could definitely see that. And I love the fact that they put it on Netflix and it's got a lot more eyeballs on it now. And we'll see. I think, Candy, when you were at the meet and greet, didn't Carl speak on something about the pacing of the show and or something like that? I swore I heard that in the live. You hear me, Candy? Are you?
Yeah, I'm trying to change it to the Bluetooth.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Okay, so he said if he wrote the story like the book, everybody that read the book would know what's going on. So he had to do twists and turns and change it up a little, keep it there, keep it what's in the book, keep it the same, but change it, because if not, EJ the TV junkie would know everything that's going on. It would be spoilers. So what fun would that be?
Gotcha. I thought he said something else about the pacing too. Something about that, but I don't know. Maybe
if he did, I don't remember, but he did say season 7, 8, 9, 10. He did say something like that though.
Yeah. I'm saying I think he got enough content for it. So
yeah.
It's there. I feel like but I like I said, I get it. It's just it's so hard for me because all I do is sit up here and read these books. Everybody just needs to go read a book.
Mm-hmm.
Let's read the books. I'm just joking.
I cannot wait to get out this live.
I'm one of them people that didn't watch it for real. Didn't want to watch it at first. I read the first book. I think I read some of the second book, but when I first seen it, I didn't really like. I don't know. It was just something about it that I didn't like. Like, I don't know. But then I went back and then watched it, and then I was like, "Oh, all right, it's good." It got better though over the seasons.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like from where we were at season 1, Because season 1 to me was like let me see if I can really get attached to these characters. Like, do I really like these characters, right? And then you really had to grow with them. Like, you had to grow with some of these characters, and then you were like, oh, okay. And then, because for me, I read the first book after I looked at the first season. That's how mine went, because I wanted to know more, because that's how my mind traveled. Like, oh, I need to know more about these characters. It's a book about it. Let me read the book. And then I got caught up in the book. But I do know what you mean about the first season. I feel like mid-season for me was when I was like sold 100% that I would continue to watch the show. And yeah, I think a lot of people couldn't stand Paris in season 1. For a lot of people, it was Paris. They just didn't like her character. Like, that was the main thing that you used to always hear. I always like Paris though, but y'all know I'm like DeMarcus when it comes to some of these characters. Y'all know I be extra sometimes. If we went by the book, EJ the TV Junkie would be. You was crazy, bro. You was crazy. But I would be though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what he be saying? The biggest. I always forgetting how he say it. But anyway.
I think season 1.
Yeah. What'd you say, Champ?
I think season 1 was probably like one that he really did stuck to the book for the most part, because that's, I think, like you say, like mid-season, I want to say that budget probably wasn't as big on the first one. It might was just a pilot or something like that. It's like try their arm, but probably like mid-season, you could see where it was going, and it was the book. If you read the book, then you kind of was like, all right, now I'm locked in. And then second season, you could see they got a bigger budget. You could see that everything start to look a little better, glamour. Actors start acting a little better. Everything just got a little better in the second season.
Yeah.
Consuela, she should have been gone though.
Yeah, Consuela should have been gone. And another, one of the things that I don't know if people realize in the first season, the story with Paris is actually is different than the story in the TV show. I know why they did it, but it is actually different. The person that she was with, the guy, she didn't steal no car. They actually was in a shootout. And I do wish that we had actually got that, because I feel like if you had gave us some action, like straight from I know we got a little bit of action, but I just felt like if we just had this a little bit differently, I like that version better, where she's actually at the club with Councilman Sims' son and he gets unalived. And that's how she gets into the police thing instead of that whole car thing. And then Junior and them beating the dude up. I was like, that's so extra. But I wish they had stuck to that storyline. But I completely 100% agree with you. And yeah, we could have lived with Uncle Lou for a little bit longer though. Like, I feel like we could have had that character a little bit longer too.
I think what they did with this, when they gave when she did the car chase, I think they gave us spoiled rich kid. And I appreciate it because I didn't know any different, but that's what it gave us. Spoiled rich kid, entitled. She walk in the house, stomping her feet, stomping up the stairs. Like, it just gave us like, what the hell is going on with this family? What's up with these people? That's the introduction I got with it. Like, okay, these rich people that, can go get the child out of jail with no bond, no bail, no nothing. Just, okay, cool. Let me keep watching. I don't know if I would have liked it if it would have been a shootout. For me.
Yeah. So in the beginning, in the book story, Paris and the guy that she's hanging out with is Councilman Sims' son, and they're at the club, and the club is like a bunch of stuff going on. It ended up being like a shooting at the club, and he ends up getting unalived, and they bring her in for questioning, and then that's that whole scene with the good cop, bad cop thing happens. And it's more so that's how the book story starts out. Whereas, in the TV show, we get the whole situation where they steal the car and all this other craziness. But I feel like right then people disconnect with the character Paris. And I don't think it's like, some people don't ever connect back with her. And the crazy part about it is that people love Sasha, but when we meet Sasha, she is just straight savage. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's so crazy. But yes, Councilman Sims is in the book. As a matter of fact, Councilman Sims is in all the books. Councilman Sims is
He's
all
everywhere.
over the place.
I'm like, how can you be a councilman in every state? Like, bro, come on.
Yeah, Councilman Sims is in all the books. 007. He in the Black Hamptons. He everywhere.
I have a question.
What up?
So in the first 2-3 seasons, we were making what, Fire and Heat, and we were distributing that.
We were making Heat. We weren't making Fire. But go ahead.
Okay, we made Fire, Heat. Okay, so what are we doing now? What are we pushing?
I mean, they push all the drugs though. Like they sell everything. Heat was just their that drug.
Okay, because I lost it then. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
like, but what are we pushing now? Because I don't hear them talking about it specifically, but I guess they did then because Orlando was, that was his thing. Okay.
In the middle of development, I think they knee deep into too much stuff to really be. They don't. You don't really get that much side of it. Paris brought him to the family meeting. Yeah, in the book, yeah, she brought him to the family meeting to impress her dad. And I know they probably wouldn't put that part in there, but I really wish they had a just like some stuff. I do wish they would keep, but I do get it. I'm rereading the books now. Sam's son is Sam's son is Trevor. I think Councilman Sims is going to be in NOLA. What made him want to run? Yeah, he is in NOLA too. Yes, Councilman Sims is over there in NOLA. Love Sasha, cannot stand Paris from the beginning. She just starting to grow on me now. Listen, Paris got a lot of growth now. Like, I love the character Paris. I've always liked the character Paris, but I ain't gonna lie and say that she didn't irk me. It's just that sometimes I gravitate to irky characters every now and again, except for Donna. Never, ever. Ugh. Nope, not gonna do it.
Bye, DeMarcus.
What he say? Hold on, let me find DeMarcus. Chippy is just taking back. Cannot with you, y'all. Somebody go get DeMarcus.
Chippy taking babies and Donna don't want them. Now what?
Yeah, I can remind you of what the book briefly says about Levi. Hold on, but you talking about in the beginning, or are you talking about in the new book? Because in the new book, you don't really get too much about Levi. They don't even tell you what happened to him. But Carl said that it's coming, but it ain't coming right now. But I can tell y'all this, though. I can give you one thing from the book because I'm going to do a whole book live. And that way, only the people who want to know about it will be in that live. Lexi, you're more than welcome if you decide to read book 7 to come on, champ. If you want to read book 7, you can come on.
I bought it last night because I saw your thing. So
I'll be ready to read book 7, bro. Because I need your thoughts on these dudes in this book.
I know, right? We need a guy.
It's a lot of dudes in the book. Like, dudes.
It's a lot of them.
It's a lot of them.
I'm so excited about the character that you're excited about, Candy, about Jean LeBlanc.
Every time I hear that name, I'm
like, that's who David Banner gonna play, y'all. Like, I'm telling y'all, I'm ready for that one. But I can tell y'all this. So a lot of people always ask, I'll tell you a little bit about Levi here in just a second, but I'm gonna tell you this one thing. A lot of people always ask if Trent is Levi's son. The answer is yes. Now, they ask if he's Big Shirley's son, but it has to be Levi's son too. So I guess that makes sense. So the answer is yes. Trent is definitely Levi and Shirley's son. And that question I get a whole lot. And I've been wanting to know that question for the longest. I made up my own video about that. I didn't even know.
I do have a question. How come none of the other brothers had a junior except for LC, and LC ain't the oldest?
What you mean?
Because we have Junior, which is Lavernius, whatever, Duncan Jr. We don't have a Larry Jr.
But who named Lavernius? Come on now.
But they didn't change it because this Chippy. Well, I'll just say for all of us who watched it last night, this morning, whenever, we all saw she was like, "Oh, Lavernius Jr." As soon as Chippy got him, he's not, Austin, Texas, or whatever she normally named her babies. So I could just go with, since we know that they went to the bank. Well, we can infer they went to the bank and Donna signed over the paperwork and all of that stuff. That baby could have been anything, but they kept him as Junior. Why didn't the other brothers do that?
I don't know, because I don't know what Curtis' full name is, but T just read the book. I gotta go back and reread the second book or the end of the first book so that I can figure out what Curtis' full name is. But she say that he's Larry Jr. So maybe his name is Larry Curtis Jr. I really don't know. But I'm pretty sure Lou didn't have a son to name him a junior. The only other one that had a son besides Levi clearly had sons, but I mean, you got to think about who the character Levi was, and I'll just go ahead and roll into that because 007 asked it. But according to the book from the past, Levi was I gotta say it politically correct.
He was special.
Special, yeah, he was special. And he was a big dude, he was a real big dude. He was special. He was like really, really interested. Oh, that's the end. Okay. He was like really, really interested in dogs. Like he loved dogs and stuff like that. But the one thing he loved more than them dogs was what Lou had introduced him to, which is how he actually meets Big Shirley, because Lou had him up in them brothels. You know what I'm saying? So that's mainly what you get from that character. You don't learn a whole lot about him besides the fact that he's really, really loving. He's really, really caring. He loves his family. He's intimidating to most people, but he's really like a big old baby. He and Big Shirley kind of meet and they kind of fall for each other. And, it was weird to me, but, it's a weird little couple thing, but, they fall for each other. They end up having a kid. Now, to be fair, I will say this and say this again. I feel like Trent was kind of thrown in there. I don't think that it was originally written like that, but that's just me. I don't know. It don't feel like it flow, especially if it's the same Trent from the other book, which originally I think it was, but maybe not. But anyway, it confirmed it in this book that Trent is indeed the brother. So, and when we talk about it more, I know DeMarcus, if you be in the chat, you're gonna love the storyline. You gonna love Big Shirley's storyline. I know Tika ain't even. Yes, she did, didn't she? She hit me in the chat with it, didn't she? Mm-hmm. She sure did. Okay, because I was like, I've been waiting on her to say it. She did say it. Yeah, she sure.
DeMarcus Chippy already got her karma back from taking Donna baby because that lady Margaret took her baby. So she got her karma back. They even. Somebody go tell Donna she can stop being mad. We even. Her baby got took too. Y'all can go ahead and have a clean slate.
Oh, you saw Baltimore. Are you from Baltimore? What part?
I was getting ready to say the same thing.
Yeah, I'm from Baltimore.
Yeah, I hear it.
I hate that everybody know that whenever I get on here.
Yeah, I put it in the chat. You was on Brillo channel one day. I'm like, oh yeah, he's from Baltimore.
Yeah, you can hear it. Is Marlon Levi's son? That they don't even talk. They ain't say nothing about Marlon. So, and I know a lot of people ask that too, but I don't know. To me, they didn't make a big enough deal about Marlon. So I just like, but now they don't say that in the book, but they do address Trent, and Trent is her son, her Levi's son. I definitely heard the Baltimore. I know, right? You can always tell somebody from Baltimore from the DMV, just like Ben. Like I could tell he was from somewhere in the DMV. I was like, he's from somewhere up in there. I don't know.
That's crazy because earlier I was listening to you when you was on your joint you had on this morning. And my uncle was listening. He was like, she sound like she from Texas. I was like, she is. I was like, and every time I get on there, they know I'm from Baltimore.
Listen, y'all be saying I have an accent, and I do not have no accent.
Girl, hush.
What?
DeMarcus finally agrees with somebody. Praise the hallelujah, Lord.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Listen, I'm gonna take it however I can get it.
Okay, screenshot that thing.
Okay.
Screenshot that thing.
On this day, DeMarcus agreed with somebody. On this day, August the
That's my man.
22nd, DeMarcus V. Okay, y'all, we finna shift gears into Sonya,
My
y'all,
family
because
did come from. Oh, I'm sorry. My
no,
family
what you
did
say? Go
come
ahead.
to Baltimore from Carolina. Absolutely, from North Carolina.
Okay, okay, North Carolina.
All
Y'all
right.
see my extra.
I'm South Carolina. Hey,
Okay, South Carolina.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, let's switch gears real quick and talk about Sonya for a second because that's been the other biggest story that's been going on is Sonya, Sonya, Sonya. Y'all know every time I feel like I gotta say Sonya name 3 times or something because Sonya was irking me too. So I know, like I understand that she mad at Junior, y'all. I get that, and for that's why I'm torn down the middle on this. Do y'all think that Sonya should have told Junior about this baby, or do y'all think she is justified for just saying, bump it, I'm finna go to the chop shop, as my girl Candy say, and call it a day? Or do y'all think she should really say something? Lexi, start with you and then Champ.
I believe she doing what she feels is best, and that's convoluted enough to say, does he have a right to know? Absolutely. No matter what, he's still the father of that child. That period, point blank. Now, can he tell her what to do with her body and her choice? No. But not telling him yourself and letting him hear it through the grapevine, I'm wrong with that.
Okay. Champ, thoughts?
Champ don't have an opinion on this topic. Y'all can carry on.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, this Candy. Look, listen. I
I
think
think we got him.
we got him. This is the listen. That's all right. I got his Instagram now. I'll be dropping you the link. Just come on through. Just come on through. But
I don't want no part of that one for real. That's one of the ones that can get you canceled.
I know that's right. Let's see. We talked about this. You know what? But I need to hear y'all's take on the well, I'm about to say screenshot. Oh God. The flashback. Where I get screenshot from? Oh, maybe we just have a screenshot. On the flashback. I need y'all's like full take on that. And I'll get yours tomorrow, Candy. Your full take on it. But as far as just tell me this, do you think that it made Chippy look like she just did you feel anything for Donna? Let me say it like that. That's how I want to say. Did you feel anything for Donna?
Hell no.
Hell to the no.
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 Chippy saved the life. The end. That's it. That's all.
Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't tripping because you know I'll be going down these rabbit holes sometimes. Lexi, um, did 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 you feel anything for Donna?
Did I felt the way I felt like Chippy was in her emotions. I felt like she was feeling away, and that's why it came out softer than probably what really happened, if that makes sense. Chippy was sitting up there sniveling and crying, and we know that it couldn't have been Nene's flashback because Nene wasn't there in the room. So I think that Chippy was softening it, like, oh, she was down on her luck, and she really did care about Junior, but she was weak in the moment and things like that. But I don't think that that's really what went down in that room. I just don't. And then one thing, Chippy mentioned being pregnant herself, just I guess what, 3-4 months, and she said in 6 months, me and Elsie will have our own child. And it was like, I don't see Chippy ever saying that. I see Chippy being all about Junior and doing whatever it takes. And some people do feel away because I saw your comments earlier on your video this morning. People feel away about Chippy, talking about she was out of line. She knew what she was doing. She manipulated Donna. No, Donna was trying to heat up a spoon when this scene started. Let's not forget that. That baby was sitting over there crying. And Donna was like, ooh, there's got to be some left. She was on the rocks, y'all. So let's stop it. Let's just say, hey, Chippy did something for the baby.
Angel said, I almost feel sorry for Donna, then I had to snap back to reality. Snap back. Champ, did you have any feels at all? Did you have any feelings?
Donna
Or
was
am I
putting
the
that
only part?
heroin in them. I'm from Baltimore. We don't never feel nothing for people who put the heroin in them. So once she did that, I ain't want to hear nothing. Everything you telling me now is a sob story. I don't believe you. You about to take this $500 and go dance with the devil. No, Donna, I couldn't. When she started crying, I was just in my mind like, is this real? Like, I can't even take her serious. Like, she's that good of an actor that we hate her that much. So she really killing the role. Shout out to Lisa Ray, because she definitely, I couldn't believe her. It was all like, it was giving me when Consuela was trying to get over on Juan. She was in trouble with Alejandro. Remember how she like he knew she was getting over, and she just kept trying. Like, I can't believe this is for real. He talking about he loved her and all that. That's how Donna made me feel when she was crying in Junior arms for real.
It was so fake to me. I was like, oh, this so fake. And then listen, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was like, but it ain't a Chippy cry. That's how extra I was. I was like, but it ain't a Chippy cry. Oh, somebody said, and the award goes to EJ for making Donna's. I don't know if y'all heard my video when I was doing my fake Donna, sympathetic.
You did.
Girl, I did that one. I was in my acting stage. I was like bringing out my inner thespian in that one right there. Cause that's what it felt like. But nah, real talk though. Like I feel like Champ, like seriously, I kind of feel the same way you do. Like for me, it was the fact that you chose this over, and this is no disrespect to, like, I understand that people get on this stuff and they have problems. My problem is that initial taste. You knew you were pregnant and you knew you had a child. So why did we even turn to this in the beginning? Like, why was this the thing that you picked up? And then in that comment, y'all know that I had dropped earlier when they hit me with it was unrealistic for her to get a job, blah, blah, blah. It's not unrealistic for her to get a job. If you need to make money, what do? I mean, besides, to me, hustling is a job too. But what do? You go make money, right? You don't go spend money on the other stuff. I'm just saying, like, it didn't make sense to me. So that's kind of where I was with it too. Like, even if I could have mustered up one piece of sympathy for her, that was it for me. Like, I didn't have any more sympathy after that. I was like, girl, no, you made a choice at this point. So no, I don't have no sympathy for you. So you can cry all them crocodile tears you want to. And that's my thing. Like, why is Junior giving her so much grace, y'all? Like, why does she get all the grace and Chippy gets none? Like, why? I don't like
I
that.
feel like Junior's simple. I feel like Donna really just told him anything, and the fact that his whole family lied to him is masking the whole thing more than anything. So it's really like a safe place more than anything for him. He not really giving her, like, he not asking her for no explanation. Like, he threw his little shot at her when she was like, I done a bunch of things I regret. And he was like, you regret having me. I feel like that was their first time really talking about it. Like, she ain't really go into depth. All she said was, you my son. And then when he went to go confront Chippy reaction told it all. She ain't had to say nothing else. You feel me? She started screaming, hollering. That's all he had to see. Oh, you must be the truth. And he ain't bothered her since.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna be very just transparent with y'all. I can tell y'all from fact, not fiction, that what they depicted, and that's probably why it makes me so mad, is not how it goes down. I have a family member who was strung out on methamphetamine, and that little homegirl had the audacity to be a straight A student while on meth. She had the audacity to do all the things, but was hooked on meth and had a baby. And when I said had a baby, the baby does have health problems. And that's probably why this triggered me and why I feel a way about Donna and seeing that episode. And they had gotten to the point where I had custody of that child. Now, no, did I throw $500 at her? No. We put her in all the private hospitals that you could ever think of out here. That being said, she still wouldn't get right. Now, is she right now? Absolutely. And that's nothing but the love of God. But there was a point where we had to do what it took, taking her to court, and she's showing out in court like we were Attila the Honeys. When I say we, my mom and my sister and myself, we were doing all the things. She accused us of abuse. She accused us of everything. And that's why I'm like, if you were going to show something like that, you should have shown the real. And that's why I said, I don't know if Chippy was in her feelings, but when people are strung out on stuff like that, it is no joke. And sometimes you don't come back from that as a family. You don't heal, and you do what's best for the kids. So that's why this scene, I feel away.
Yeah, no, I understand. Sorry to hear you. You know, I'm glad that she's better now. I mean, that's what's up. Lighten up with Letitia said. Say that again, boo.
I said I'm glad she was able to be there. Her and her family was able to be there for the baby.
Absolutely. Letitia said Donna contradicted her previous stories. I don't know why we want to read these comments like this, y'all. I'll be extra. I'm sorry. Donna contradicted her previous story. She told him this time she gave him up. Previously, Junior called her a homewrecker and like she took him from Donna. I mean, I felt like she was trying to be more real this time. I feel like whatever story she told him in the beginning, like, I don't know, I call cap on that whole entire story, whatever it is. I call cap on this one. I feel like this is just her mix of the truth somewhere. And it was like Chippy said, she's going to make herself look like the victim in the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't feel like we've gotten the entire true story. I feel like there's so much more to the story when it's all said and done. But, you know, it is what it is. Y'all know. What you say?
Chippy's such a real one that she ain't even try to lie to him, try to explain to him. Like, she knows what she done was right. So that's why when she came to holler at him, she was just like, look, boy, you got a baby on the way. I ain't even about to try to explain myself. Your mother probably saying anything, telling you anything from her perspective. But this is what's important, because she could have really came and tried to tell him right then and there, but that wasn't even her angle, because she know what she did was right.
Exactly. I love the way that you explain that. And exactly, yeah. I feel like it's not necessary to go on about something where you know that you did the right thing. And when it's time for them to have their conversation, it'll be in the right setting at the right time. Because I know a lot of people are like, why come Chippy isn't trying to go talk to him? Because sometimes you can't push people. That's how I look at it. Like, you can't push people to talk to you when they're not ready to talk yet. But when they're ready to talk, they're going to be more receptive to it. And I don't feel like Junior would be receptive to what she got to say right now, you know, especially with Donna still in his ear. Go ahead,
But
Kenny.
what about when Junior said, yeah, Chippy came over here uninvited? I want to say, Babaloo, Baba.
He called her Ma at first, and he had to correct himself again. But every other time he was calling her Chippy. And this is why I'm staying 10 toes in that theory that the baby is the anomaly. Like, the baby is not a part of the plan. I think there was a master plan. I don't think Chippy knew at the beginning, but I think Chippy knows the master plan now with LC and Junior. Because if you note, I hope Miss Candy didn't drop because of me. But if you notice,
you can.
They keep doing the flashbacks of Junior taking on the role of dealing with the Italians and stuff like that. They keep mentioning that in like media press coverage for the show. So I can't do anything but help to think that all of this is part of the master plan. And I feel like if they had Sonia over there with Junior, she'd have been listening and going back to the family and been caught up for going back to the family. So they kind of had to separate Junior. This is kind of like his true coming of age kind of thing. That's what I'm hoping. I really hope he ain't a bum. Like, they're trying to portray him. I'm hoping that Junior is like super 007, like Spidey in the chat.
That's what EJ wants to have. That's what she said. She think it's a double agent move.
Exactly. Hey, that's what I really think it is. I really hope my theory come true, y'all. If my theory come true, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna do a 2-step in the chair though, but not like up because I can't dance. But I'm gonna do a real 2-step though. Hey.
I agree
But
with
yeah.
you, DeMarcus. It was her job. It was Sonia's job. No matter if she was mad or not, it was her job.
Yeah, I mean, she should have told Junior that she was pregnant, but because she didn't tell Junior, I'm not mad at Chippy for going and telling Junior because somebody needed to say something since Sonia wasn't going to say anything because he needed to be snapped back into reality. But this is what gets me, y'all, is that even after finding out, the fact that Junior still doesn't react the way I need him to react, the way I needed him to be over there at that Duncan house, not talking to nobody, not paying attention to nobody, ignoring everybody, looking everybody upside the head except for Sonia. That's what I needed it to happen because he don't want to talk to nobody. So you can go over there and act like you don't want to talk to nobody, all that stuff. But I needed you to be over there talking to the one person that you need to be talking to, not making no phone calls. Now you need to pop up on her like she popped up on you.
My thing is, I don't think
Y'all gotta give
if
Sonya
you're
some
not
grace.
talking to me, why do I need to give you this information? You're not talking to me. I did nothing
There
to
you
you.
go. There you
You're not
go.
talking
Because
to
she was
me.
trying to
So the
show him.
most
She had
important thing
the
I can tell
sponsoring.
you, why should I tell you this?
Yeah.
For what? Oh, to make you come back home? I don't want no baby to make you come back home. Hell no. Excuse my French. Heck no. We're not doing that.
Now
Talk
I
to me because you
100%
want to talk to
agree.
me. I don't need to tell you I'm pregnant for you to talk to me.
She tried to
Heck
show him
no.
the sonogram that one time when she came over. And he act like he didn't want to
Exactamundo.
talk to her.
You had your
So I can't
opportunity.
be mad at her. I ain't finna chase you down, nigga. I got her. I ain't mad at her for
Exactly.
that.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, and me neither. I'm not mad at her either. I just said, in my opinion, yes, she should tell him, but I ain't mad at her for not telling him either because of how he been acting. Like, I mean, she low key did try to tell him, and he didn't want to listen to it. And then she came and she called him on the phone. He didn't want to talk on the phone. Like to me, that was
Yeah, I
enough.
ain't begging you. No.
That was enough times. But
Mm-mm.
you
I
know
don't
how
think
Chippy and them are about family and stuff like that. Like right now, they just don't want to see her go to the chop shop. I don't know. I'm gonna be saying
Chop,
that for
chop,
forever now, Candy.
You take him to
Got
the
me
shop
on.
chop,
shop.
chop.
Yeah, that's what Candy calling it.
You
Ever
take him
since
to
I'm
the
not
shop
laughing
shop.
about it, but it's just that, like ever since she been saying that, I can't stop saying it. It just sound right at this point. It's like the best way to get around all the YouTube stuff. Um,
Okay.
it just makes sense.
I don't think it's about necessarily being mad at her. At least for me, I just think it was her responsibility. Like when she was up there going off on him about the glizzy or whatever she called, the Hispanic one. Um, I'm petty. So after I try to go at girl, after I would have had my sister or my homegirl on the side to handle my light work because I was with child, I'd have said something petty like, the only reason why I didn't put hands on her is because I'm carrying this child, but not for long, player. Don't even worry about it. Then I would have made my grand twirl exit. That's still her telling. That's still her having her choice, and he was still gonna be stuck on stupid. All
No,
of the
that's gonna make
things
him
still
guilt.
would have.
That's gonna make him guilt you to keep the baby. No.
Yeah, I
I
can
tried
see
to
it
tell
from
you with
both
this gift
angles.
box. I tried to tell you in the gift box.
Yeah,
But you
I see
thinking
it
I
from both
bought you
angles.
something.
Cause you're right,
Child.
Candy and Champ, y'all right. She did try to go and tell him. She put it in a whole little cute box, a red box, and everything. Tried to go over there with her red dress on. Tried to give him a little gift. He wouldn't even open it. Like
Mm-mm.
that's on you, bro. Then I tried to call you on the phone. You didn't want to talk about it. So now I'm mad. Now I'm mad, and I don't want to talk about it now. So I get it, but I still feel like she should tell him. But at the same time, I get why she don't.
I
So
don't owe
my
you that respect. I don't owe you that respect because you don't
the,
respect me. Because when I first
exactly.
came over there, I ain't know you had two little ragamuffins in the house.
Not ragamuffins. Woo.
And I went to see you. And then the second time, I'm calling you. You hung up on me. You called me Judas. Third time, I go to see you. I went to see you because, hell, you was on Facebook with a hooker. No,
Whoa.
I don't owe you nothing. No.
With a whole whoa.
Okay? A nasty woe.
Yeah, Junior was wild.
A backdoor
I don't
woe.
condone that for a married man. He a married man. He can't be wilding like
Exactly.
that.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Donna blamed LC for being a drug addict. She didn't blame her father, who was on the run from the FBI for Medicaid fraud and left her family penniless. She only blamed LC for her drug addiction. Exactly. And Chippy. That's exactly what she definitely blamed them. And I'm like, how you gonna blame somebody
Break
for
it down, why
your
don't you?
drug addiction? Like that was all you, because to me, I'm just like, especially if you know you bringing life into this world, at this point, I'm gonna show you, LC, that I don't need you. And for the person that be in my chat that always be talking about all this stuff about Donna, I love a good conversation about Donna. I ain't got no problems with that, but she be going overboard. Y'all be seeing them. She be extra, extra. She be trying to get deep in my soul because she know I can't stand Donna. I feel like low key it's like Lisa Ray. She coming in my chat, y'all, defending her character as like a agent. That's who it really is. That's what it is.
I'm sorry, Marva, you feel that way.
Her, Claudia.
We can make another one if I go
I
back
feel
to
like Sonia. I feel like Sonia might go on London mouth when she said, because she really think that London told Chippy, and Chippy didn't do nothing to dispel that thought. Like, she was mad as hell. She was like, I told this girl do not be telling my business. Like, that sound like when I see her, I'm going right in her mouth.
But she did tell her.
Well,
She
no,
said
she
London
told
didn't
her.
tell her. She said that she didn't even know that London knew.
Mm-hmm.
So she should be calm now. Okay,
Oh,
she should be
I
calm now.
can hear that.
Yeah, you probably was like
Yeah,
me when
Chippy
I be
did
looking
tell
at
us
TV.
that.
I be like, whoo, and then I miss something, and have to go back and look at it again. Hold on. Thank you. Junior was moving too slow for me. Sonya had a couple of times to tell Junior that she was pregnant, but she did try to listen. Now, Marcus, like I already said that I was down the middle, but if you want me to go ahead and move all the way to the other side, she did try to tell him, but he wouldn't listen. He would not listen at all. If I was on you, I definitely would have blurted it out of him or left the box on the stoop. Now, he don't deserve to know, Letitia, at this point, because I'm with Candy now on this one, because now it just make it feel like I'm begging you or like I'm trying to guilt you with this at some point. I don't know. Like, I feel away. I feel down. I'm down the middle with this one.
I don't believe in
No,
begging
either way.
nobody to want me, because to me it feels like I'm begging you, and you know how people lie about being pregnant and they don't be, just try to make the man stay or get them. That's how I feel about this. Like, I'm not finna tell you something to make you come back to me or to make you change your mind. You see, he ain't go over there. Well, in this episode, we didn't see him go get her, like Donna said. I don't know if they had a conversation. If they did, we didn't see it or hear it. So my thing is, I'm not begging nobody. Okay, that's just me.
Yeah. Yeah, I called 2 times. She didn't answer.
Right, bro. Now
That
you
was
need
Right.
to pop up on her. Like, now that you know, you should be doing everything in your power to pop up. And that's the reason why she didn't tell him. Because look at it. Even if she did had said something at this point, now at first she just thought they was in a little spaz. Like, okay, he needed some space. I'm gonna give him some space. Okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit, and then you come back and you run the block again. You try to call him on the phone. He still, go do some old extra stuff. And now it's like bump it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say I can see it. Like, I'm down the middle on it. I could go either way with that one. I wouldn't care if she did or if she didn't, but only because it's a dunk. Y'all know how I be feeling. I be feeling like I'm an honorary Duncan or something. So I'll be like riding hard. So I just feel like because Junior a Duncan, that's the only reason why I want her to tell him. It's really selfish. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It has nothing to do with the actual story. Don't judge me right now.
I just want her to tell him, because not for the bag of it all, not for to make her feel bad. You gonna do what's best for you. You should, as a human being, gender aside, you always need to do what's best for you, because guess what? When you're sick in that hospital bed or when you 6 feet under, it's just you. So always do for you. That being said, to me, at least tell him, because it would be worse for me in the long run if she didn't ever tell him, or at least had a conversation. Then they find their way back together. To me, that's just too much drama. Everybody gets to make the choices that they get. Now, I just saw Mr. DeMarcus's question. London, I feel London should have smoke for Sonia, because London didn't say nothing. And yeah, Chippy did come out and say, "Oh, I found this." I know London knew. London, a real one. Like in a gun battle or even in a fight, I'm putting money on London over Sonia. I'm gonna just keep it a buck.
Listen, I don't want these women out here fighting. 007 says, "Do you think the family business and the Black Happiness they cross over all the time? They do little crossovers all the time. Alexander Core is a crossover. Chris, right now, who's in the semi in this story, the one that LC went to go see, he's from the Black Hamptons. He's like a crossover. I mean, they characters crossover all the time. I don't know about the story, if that what you mean, like the storyline possibly crossing over, maybe. But my girl Letitia, she the resident Black Hamptons guru because I be forgetting stuff that happened in the Black Hamptons. I got to do better. That wouldn't be my reason because she still doesn't have to be with him. For me, though, if I plan to keep it, I would tell him if she planned to keep it, but see, that's her thing is that she don't know if she gonna keep it. And I think that's the main reason why now she ain't pressed to tell him no more because she don't plan on keeping it. I think she literally made up her mind and now she just don't care. It ain't nothing to tell no more. The first thing Sonia should have told Junior that she was pregnant, not talking about the past. DeMarcus Vaughn. You if I knew your middle name, I call your whole name. I agree, Lexi. That's why I would sell him too. I like London too. Do you like Uncle Larry? I say it has nothing to do with begging a man to come back. It's more of telling the knowledge than did what she thought was right. But I think what I'm saying, what Candy was saying, is that at that point, if you're telling him, like she tried to tell him the first time, and that was out of love and care and respect for her husband, right? She tried to tell him. He didn't want to listen. He pushed her to the side. He didn't want to listen. Boom, boom, dada. Then she tried to tell him again. She called him on the phone. She tried to have a conversation with him. And we even heard her say that she's been calling him and that she's been trying to get in contact with him, but he don't respond, right? So if I continue to try to talk to you and the only way that I can get you to respond back to me is by telling you that I'm pregnant and then you respond back to me, that sounds like you're only responding back to me because I'm pregnant. And I can feel how a person will feel a way about that. And if she's not considering keeping the baby, then maybe she don't even want to even deal with it no more. Like maybe she just like bump it. I tried to tell you, but you didn't want to listen. I don't know. Maybe it's somewhere along the lines of that.
See, and here's the Pettiana coming out. I'm showing all my colors, and that's fine. Because I hear you on that, but it's nothing to text somebody a picture and put them on block. It is a 5-second process. Trust me, I am a pro at it. You say what you got to say. If y'all in the heat of battle or whatever, or send that cute little sonogram picture just so he ain't saying, oh, well, you just telling me this because la da da. Here's the proof. I'm pregnant. I'm not even going to say, but not for long. I'm not even going to say, don't worry about it. But guess what? When you try to call, text, Skype, Signal, Smoke, whatever you got to do, you can't reach me because I'm busy doing what I got to do for me. The one thing I don't like about this storyline is the why behind why she's thinking of doing what she's doing. I back her up. And EJ, you know why. You see it in the private chat. That being said, what is the reasoning? Is the reasoning behind because he don't want you, you don't want him, he cheated on you and made you look like a fool? Or is the reasoning behind, this isn't your life path right now and this isn't going to work for you? To sew this up nicely for the public, because our society, our culture, we tend to look at people differently when they have alternate choices such as this. It'd be nice to just sew it up like that so that Sonia isn't just hated to be hated.
Yeah. But I do think that people, like, she should have the right to do whatever it is that she want to do. And at the end of the day, it should be her choice. And she tried to make Junior a part of that choice and he didn't want to be a part of it. And he's being forced at this point. He still don't even want to be a part of it. Y'all notice that? He still is not trying at all. And he got people trying to push him. his mama, both his mamas. As a matter of fact, they're trying to push him to go and be a part of this woman's life. So, whatever she chooses, it is. But I can see it from both sides. Like I can look at it from both angles. It's just one of those things that it really just depends on the person. I think just from the storyline point of view, I get both angles where some people feel like, okay, why should I even try again? And some people are like, oh, he absolutely deserves to know. Like I said, I see the part where, yes, I want him to know, but I want him to know because he a Duncan and he should just know. So my reasonings are different, but if I went and looked at it from other people's angle, I would see it there. I could see it their way too. Like I can see it from both angles. For me, I'm probably just as petty as you, Lexi. I'm probably just telling it just because I just want you to know, and then I'm gonna block you. I'm probably gonna be
Right.
on some stuff like that. But I'm petty though, so but everybody ain't petty, like
Right,
us.
because what you have to do, what you want or have to do in your heart, nobody should be able to persuade you. So no amount of pity party or whatever you person want to have, like, no. At the end of the day, I agree with Miss Candy. I'm not gonna do nothing to try to keep no, because if that person wanted to be with you, they was going to be with you regardless, and you shouldn't be trying to force them by putting yourself in, at this point, another life in jeopardy in order to keep somewhat of a relationship. So I'm down like 4 flats with you and Miss Candy on that. But I do think, just so your soul, because forgiveness is for you, it's never for them.
That's true.
So your soul can be at peace. You had that conversation and you rock out on whatever you was going to do in the beginning.
Absolutely. Now I can rock with that. I read other bitch leave last week, so I think he is shining a little. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's what's up. But yeah, we've been out here for a good hot minute. So, and we got another live to do on this tomorrow. And y'all know tomorrow I gotta preserve my energy because y'all know Tika Deshawn is gonna be on here acting up about this whole Donna situation. And y'all know I'm gonna have to go in and defend my girl Chippy real hard tomorrow. So I need y'all to pray for me, give me some ammunition in the comments. I need y'all to give me stuff to say because y'all know she finna try to come hard at me, right? So I need y'all to be in these comments and just telling me what to say. Just give me some ammunition because y'all know she finna do it. Y'all already know how this about to go tomorrow. So
now, Ms. EJ, before you close us out, can you give us a little breadcrumb, a little morsel? Are we going to have a special guest that we need to invite our friends, family, foes, and everybody in between to come?
Not tomorrow, but maybe possibly on the finale, but not tomorrow.
I need it to be Chippy. If it's Miss Valerie, I just want you to know I will be in the back. You don't even have to let me up on the StreamYard. I just want to be in the back waving at her and sending her all the loves. And I need you to do that one clip of my son. I need you to just have that. So every time the woman talk, you just have that playing in the background on the loop. That's all I want.
Girl, listen, if I could get that one, that would make my whole, I wouldn't need nobody else ever. That would be it. That would be the one. But we gonna prayerfully keep it up, and we gonna try to we gonna just keep on willing that one into existence. We just gonna, eventually it might happen. The show is gonna get bigger and bigger. I'm gonna continue to talk about the family business, and and we gonna see what happens. And hopefully we'll get more and more people to be able to come through and hang out and talk, with us. What I love about this cast is that they're so friendly and they're so kind with their time and stuff like that. So hopefully, we gotta have to build up to there though. I feel like the bigger my following gets and stuff like that, especially on social media, is really where it counts and stuff like that. I feel like, maybe we'll get to see more people pop in. So, we just gonna keep it up. You know what I'm saying? That part. Did that part. So anyway, But we gonna get up out of here, boo. We finna get up out of here, y'all. Thank everybody in the chat. This was such a great conversation. I love that we can have conversations. And even though we may disagree about certain things, we may be on different sides of the spectrum. That's what a conversation is all about, y'all. It's all about being able to not necessarily having to agree about everything, but to really just talk about things. This is a show. This is a great show. It's a great conversation starter. I love all the conversations that we have, except for that one girl who be in that chat, y'all. Like, why she be doing me like that? But anyway, I just keep bringing. I just can't let it go. But anyway, but yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to jump into the live tomorrow. We're gonna have another good conversation. We're gonna have to make sure that Tika Douchey is out here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to make sure that I stay prayed up and armored up so that I can have this conversation with Tika. Because y'all know she coming for me tomorrow. But I'll be dropping some more videos. If you read the book and you want to be a part of the group discussion, just hit me up on Instagram at EJ the TV Junkie. And we're going to try to get that set up and scheduled. So those who want to be a part of the book conversation, you can. Remember that book 7, you do not need to read all the rest of the books in order to be a part of that. But it is a really great book. It's an introduction to the New Orleans version. So just hit me up and let me know if you want to be a part of it. And yeah, and that's pretty much it, y'all. This was a good episode. Ready for the next one. And we're going to have a big old party for the finale, y'all. We're going to do it big. But anyway, y'all, we're about to get up out of here. Lighten up with Letitia. Appreciate you, DeMarcus Vaughn. Always a great conversation. 007, Marva, T. Davis, No Weapon Formed Against Me. Angel, A. Rollins, T, thank you. Everybody who was in the chat tonight who did not say anything, but you're just there listening. I appreciate you guys. Make sure to hit the like, share, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed to the channel, guys. And I will get up out of here. Lexi, thanks for coming through. Champ, thank you for coming up and talking with me as well. If you ever want to come up and talk with me, guys, just let me know. On this particular live, you are always welcome to come up and hang out with me. I just be on here just to talk to y'all because, we just kicking it. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later.